Are you drowning in online listings, scrolling through Zillow, looking at dozens and dozens of homes right here in Longmont? But are you still feeling stuck? Here's a shocking secret. Looking at fewer homes actually gives you an unfair advantage in this competitive market. Yes, I said it, fewer homes. What's up, beautiful people? My name is Noah, your local Northern Colorado real estate and lifestyle expert. I promise you that focusing on just a handful of truly great options is going to save you time, energy, stress, and finances. This is literally the cheat code to finding the perfect home right here in Northern Colorado. And today I'm going to show you exactly why narrowing your search is key to scoring the perfect home and fast without all the headache and heartache. I know what you're thinking right now, which means I know what you're feeling right now. And you might be feeling that you need to see as many homes as possible before you pick the right one. But by the end of this video, you'll see why less is definitely more. Now, most people start out their home search by scrolling through endless listings on Zillow or other websites. And before you know it, you have a list of 20 to 30 possible homes. It's overwhelming to think about scheduling all of them, to compare them on a spreadsheet, and weigh all the pros and cons, especially if you're relocating from out of state. Can you imagine how it feels to walk through house after house after house, getting more confused and frustrated each time? You're trying to remember which ones had the big backyard, which ones had the newly renovated kitchen, and which ones are near the best parks or schools. It is absolutely exhausting and drains the fun right out of this process. Now I'm going to try and put some fun back in the process. Here's what matters the most when buying a home in Longmont or Northern Colorado, is knowing exactly what you want, knowing the local market, and knowing how to act fast once the right place shows up. If you text or call me at 720-741-7474, I can personally walk you through all of this and share my knowledge on the local market to make sure you are always headed in the right direction. And this is exactly what you should do. You need to create a clear and focused checklist of the top 3 or 4 non-negotiables and then write down 3 or 4 negotiables. Now these are going to be must-haves on this side, which are things that are absolutely non-negotiable, and want-to-haves on this side. And these can be broken down into 2 main categories, which are going to be the home itself and the location. Now let's start out with the home. Now these are simple things like how many bedrooms and bathrooms you need, how much space do you need in the yard, do you need a garage, and if so, is it a non-negotiable for it to be attached, or are you okay with a detached garage? Do you need a home office or a place for a home gym? I suggest that you drill down on this as much as possible, as it's going to make disqualifying homes that don't meet your needs much simpler. Notice what I said there. I said disqualifying. I'm going to share with you a super sneaky tip that helps a lot of my clients out. Rather than looking at homes that you like, because you're going to find things that you like about pretty much every single property, we need to compare that list to your non-negotiable list to disqualify homes off of that list. This creates a much more streamlined process and can help focus your time, energy, and effort. Now let's move on to the location. Do you need to be by a particular school? Or do you want to be closer to shopping or dining? Or is it more important to you to be in close proximity to the mountains so you can go enjoy your time off? Now, lucky for you, Longmont is only 22 square miles, and you can pretty much get anywhere in this town in about 7 to 15 minutes. But what if you're commuting? Do you want quick access to Boulder or Denver for work? If so, the location of the home might make it on your non-negotiable list. Focusing on just a handful of non-negotiables helps you weed out the homes that don't fit your needs. It saves you time, energy, effort, and stress. It can feel absolutely liberating to know exactly what you want and not waste effort on places that simply won't make the cut. When you narrow down the list to say 5 or 6 homes that meet those non-negotiables, you can give your full attention to each one of those homes. You can explore the neighborhoods more thoroughly, you can check out local parks and schools in the area, and you can get to know your potential new home on a much deeper level. And here's the kicker. With fewer homes to consider, you'll know right away when the house, the one that truly meets your needs, becomes available. You won't have that nagging feeling of, oh, maybe there's a better one. I should probably keep on looking, because that's how you end up missing out on homes that fit your needs the best. Now, I have developed an out-of-state buyers program that allows you to leverage me and shop for homes without wasting time, energy, or finances. Now, I'm gonna drop a link to the out-of-state buyers program in the description below. It'll be the first line, and it is an absolutely must-watch video. Now, Northern Colorado and Longmont have a competitive real estate market, and you don't wanna be stuck comparing house 28 to house 29 while someone makes an offer on the home that was your first choice. I see people lose deals like this all of the time, and I don't want you to be one of them. When you have a tight list of the right homes, you can move quickly and negotiate confidently. You're not second guessing yourself anymore, and it feels incredibly empowering to say, yes, this home is the right one. And here's the result of doing all this legwork ahead of time, is you get to make a strong offer with fewer contingencies because you're already certain about your choice. You'll also have the energy and mental clarity to fine-tune the details of your offer, like the right closing date or inspection terms, which can make your offer stand out to the sellers. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of actionable items so you can make sure that you are going to be successful in a competitive real estate market. And the number one thing you need to be prepared to do is you need to be prepared to act, which means that you need to have a pre-approval letter and clarity on your finances and what your maximum budget is. And if you don't have a lender, I can connect you to several of my local lenders who have literally helped hundreds of people successfully locate right here to beautiful Colorado. All you have to do is shoot me a text at 720-741-7474, and I'd be happy to connect you to one of the best lenders right here in Colorado. Now, the next thing you should do is focus your search. Pinpoint your exact must-haves and ignore absolutely everything else. Now, I can help you with this by giving you my broker access to the local multiple listing service, which is what every single listing broker uses to list properties here in Colorado. Now, having my broker access to the multiple listing service gives you a huge leg up on your competition because you are going to see properties 2 to 3 days before anybody else. I can also help you keep track of the average days on the market, pricing trends, and any local developments like new schools, upcoming restaurants, or any city projects. And when you're not so busy looking at hundreds of listings on Zillow, you can invest that time in preparing for your move and researching neighborhoods, making things a lot less overwhelming. Now, I recently worked with a family who had a list of almost 17 properties. These are exact words out of their mouth. They told me it makes them feel anxious just thinking about scheduling and viewing all of these properties. But based on the exercise at the beginning of this video, we were able to trim their list down to just 5. The home had to be in a quiet neighborhood, near local parks, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, needed to have a fenced-in yard because they are moving here with some dogs, and their budget was $525,000. Now, they went from feeling completely overwhelmed to confident. And what we did was we zeroed on those 5 homes, and I shot video tours for each one of them so they did not even have to fly here one time to see them. Now, they fell in love with the second house, and they made a strong offer because they were 100% sure the home was going to meet every single one of their needs. Now, we were also able to beat out 2 other buyers because my clients were absolutely laser focused and this home met every single one of their needs, which gave us confidence to construct the contract so it spoke to the seller's problems. And now they live in a big, beautiful home right here in Longmont, Colorado. Now, afterward, they told me, they said, hey, can you imagine how it feels to know that we didn't miss out on our dream home because we were stuck looking at homes that didn't meet our needs? And that is the exact power of focusing on fewer homes. Now, by now you can see that looking at fewer homes doesn't limit your choices. It helps you find the right home faster. It removes the confusion and endless what ifs. Now, if you're thinking about moving to Longmont, Colorado or Northern Colorado, remember this. You want to zero in on your non-negotiables because fewer, more focused searches means less confusion. You are also going to want to act quickly and confidently. Be prepared with your finances so you can jump on the perfect home. You're also going to want to get some local insights, like knowing what schools are close by, the parks, the restaurants, and your commute times, because these are just as important as the house itself. Now, the purpose of this video is because I want you to feel the same relief and excitement as my past clients have when they find their perfect home. And when you focus on what truly matters to you, you won't just buy a home. you'll find a home that makes you feel confident and comfortable about your future right here in Northern Colorado. Now, if you're considering making a move or relocating to Northern Colorado, all you have to do is give me a call or shoot me a text at 720-741-7474. I understand how overwhelming this process can feel, but I'm here to make it easier, and we'll sprinkle a little bit of fun on top for good measure. Now, one of the ways that I do that is through my out-of-state buyers program. And if you haven't, you need to go watch this video right here where I break down every step of the process and how it will save you time, energy, effort, and finances. And remember, my friends, stay adventurous. I'll see you on the next video.